Franklin TV Sports presents the Final Four matchup here from Taunton High School as the Franklin High Panthers, the number 4 seed in the tournament, take on the number 3 seed, take on the number 4 Trojans of Catholic Memorial High School. And welcome to this MIA Division I state semifinal. Pete Royce with you, Jay Horrigan alongside Chris Flynn producing the game. Franklin with a record of 24-1 against the Trojans of Catholic Memorial, 19-4. And here we go. Jay, it should be a great matchup.
Yeah, it absolutely should, Pete. It's a pleasure for us to be able to do this game. You have a couple of strong teams. CM with some size on them, similar to what Franklin faced the other day. And Franklin needs to get off to a little better start than they did on Saturday, Pete.
Cofield, 6'7", wins the tap for the Trojans in the white. Franklin in the dark blue. It's a man-to-man defense, of course, for the Panthers. This is Cofield. He puts his way up, no good. And he cannot save it, over to O'Neill. Here comes Bradley Herndon. Quickly for O'Neill. The 3 ball is no good. Rebound is controlled there by Matthew St. Martin. He's starting. This is Cofield again. This is Adamson. And now it comes out to Pyers. Aiden Pyers for Higgins. In the paint, cannot shoot, and is stolen by Caden Sullivan. Panthers back.
Looked like that was potentially a travel, but it ends up working out for the Franklin Panthers.
O'Leary for 3, no good, tipped up. Sullivan up, no, tipped again, no. Again, Sullivan up, yes! What great offensive pounding of the glass by Caden Sullivan.
Sullivan showing off his strength right there on those couple of rebounds, Pete.
This is Adamson, a long 3, that's no good. Tipped over by Herndon, it's going to be off of Herndon. It'll be Trojan ball. They'll start Aiden Pyers, a 6-foot freshman, 6-foot senior Matthew St. Martin, a 6'1 senior Ryan Higgins, a 6'7 senior Jacob Cofield, and a 6'3 freshman Adam Adamson. Jump shot from the corner is no good. That's off of Cofield.
Yeah.
2-0 in the first minute and a half of play from Taunton High School. Franklin will start Caden Sullivan, Andrew O'Neill, Bradley Herndon, Henry DeGiorgio, and Sean O'Leary. This is Sean in the paint against Cofield. It's blocked. And the ball goes back to the Trojans. Trojans coached by Dennis Tobin, a long 3, that's good.
St. Martin on that.
First lead change of the game. St. Martin puts one home.
St. Martin's father, one of the assistant coaches, his uncle used to be the coach at Westwood.
DeGiorgio comes back with a 3 of his own. Second lead change in the last 15 seconds. This is Adamson. He goes down, and offensive foul called on Josiah Adamson, his first. Coach C.J. Neely of the Panthers in his 10th year told me about Adamson. He says he's their do-everything player. He can do a little bit of everything. Franklin with the drive, no good on the shot by Herndon, and it's cleared by Cofield. Adamson, of whom we spoke, he dragged his foot. A long 3 the other way, that's no good. Rebound, Henry DeGiorgio. Franklin leads it by 2. It's O'Leary, and he's fouled under there. The foul is going to be on Cofield, his first. And that is the first foul of the game. Coach C.J. Neely told us about CM, that they will play a full court pressure man-to-man defense the whole way, and they like to push it. Franklin will have to be back quickly on defense, according to CJ.
One potential advantage, Pete, that the Panthers may have is they play here at least once a year. We're at Taunton High School,
yes,
home of the Taunton Tigers. So this is a familiar kind of atmosphere for Franklin.
That's an excellent point, Jake.
And for those that remember the old Franklin Fieldhouse, it's got kind of the same kind of vibe with nothing behind the backboards. It can be very difficult to shoot at.
And a great crowd on hand. A long three by Adamson. That is no good. And DeGiorgio with another rebound. Franklin leads it 7-3. DeGiorgio, right side, down low for O'Leary. Sean will back it back out.
I do like what Franklin's trying to do, get O'Leary going early in this game. He's got a couple of the foul shots.
Sullivan, turnaround jump shot is good. It's a 7-point run for the Panthers and counting.
9-3 our score, Pete.
Adamson down low. A rebound and a block. A block is called on Sean O'Leary. That's his first foul of the game. And the first foul against the Panthers.
They're going to call it before the shot, so no basket and no foul shots. But the number one foul there on O'Leary.
The officials for today, Cole McKenney, Steve Verdi, and Chris Bennett. A long three, that's no good. Put up in there by Pyers. This is O'Neal. For Sean O'Leary, he's going to take it strong. Dishes on the right side. A three ball by Sullivan is no good. The rebound is snatched out by Pyers. Aiden Pyers. 9-3 the score. Franklin on a 7-point run. A three ball the other way. That's no good. Rebound Herndon. Here come the Panthers. Bradley Herndon takes it down, puts his head down. Up, no. Couldn't quite finish it. Rebound taken by Pyers. Pyers will get it back out. Left side, this is a three ball here by Adamson is good. And that breaks the 7-point run with Adamson getting the first three for him. It's 2 triples for CM.
If you're Franklin, no matter what kind of lead you have against Catholic Memorial, you can't. As O'Leary sinks a three, you can never be comfortable.
O'Leary gets his 5th point of the game. Franklin by 6 again, 12-6. Pull-up jump shot, up and good. And that was scored there. Adamson again. Adamson, coach said he can do everything. He's got 5 of their points. Caden Sullivan in the paint, up no good. Rebound Cofield. 6'7", Jacob Cofield clears it. 12-8 the score. Spinning through the lane is Adamson, up and good. Adamson with 7. It's a 2-point game. He's got 7 of CM's 10. Back the other way. The shot is rebounded by Herndon.
Great follow there by Bradley Herndon.
Pyers back, spin through the lane. Feeds it over to St. Martin. Now back to Adamson. He's got 7 out of their 10. This is Higgins. Baseline, cannot shoot. Back out to Pyers for 3. That's no good. Herndon with the rebound. No, he keeps it. He passed on to DeGiorgio. Down low, it's tipped away and stolen. Nice steal there. Here comes Pyers. Pyers gets through the lane, lays it up and in. Pyers with his first 2. It's 14-12. 1:48 to go in the first period from a packed Taunton High School, a neutral court.
The first quarter, Pete, is just flying by. Not many whistles.
An NBA 3 for Henry DeGiorgio. What a long shot by Henry. 17-12 Panthers. Shooting well here in the opening period. Adamson in the lane. His pull-up, no. Rebound is O'Neal, saves it. Over to O'Leary, no. It goes into the hands of Pyers, and he drops it in. Tough break there for Franklin. But Pyers, what a great play he made. It's 17-14, Franklin by 3.
You know, they tell young kids when they start playing basketball, never save the ball under your opponent's basket. And that is right there. That's what happens.
DeGiorgio for three again. That's an air ball. Herndon saves it. Over to O'Neal. Lays it up and good.
What a tremendous job by Herndon, saving them, being able to stay up in the air and find O'Neal to pass it to.
And O'Neal's a natural left-handed. He put it in right-handed. And a foul is on Herndon, his first. That was a great save and a great finish. 19-14. And Georgia will come out. He had two triples.
And Franklin, two of the stars that helped them win on Saturday, Justice Samuel and Hansy Jakes, are in.
Higgins swishes one from the baseline. It's 15. Let's check the score here. 19-16. O'Leary in the paint, off his foot. Picked up in there by a sub. This is Jones. Jones dishes it on another sub. Overall up and no good. Rebound tipped as Justice Samuels is in the game. It's going to be off. Samuels will be CM ball.
So, and the shot clock is off. Here, interesting about Taunton, they have no shot clocks on the backboard, so they're on the floor. And we're going to have a foul here against CM, an illegal screen.
It's on Overall, his first. And DeGiorgio, he had a rest, Jay, of about 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh, he'll come in here. Offense for defense.
Absolutely.
That's the sub by CJ, putting in DeGiorgio to probably get a shot up with 5.7 seconds to go. It's 19-16 Panthers. And they're waiting.
There's some kind of question, I think, on the timing.
They're all set now. Here we go. Franklin, the whole length of the court to go. 5.7 seconds. Herndon. And a whistle and a foul. The foul is on Jones, Trey Jones, his first.
Team fourth, so there won't be shooting. They had the foul to give, Pete.
Maybe not a bad foul.
No, Coach Dennis Tobin, who's been around for a long, long time, won multiple state titles. I'm sure he said, do what you have to slow them down.
Sullivan at the buzzer, a long three. It's no good. Rebound
Jakes.
Up and good by Hansi Jakes.
Did you ever hear a buzzer?
No.
I didn't hear a buzzer at all.
I don't think you could hear a buzzer in here, Jay. It is that loud. What a nice first quarter for both teams, really, but the Panthers lead it 21-16. 21-16 Franklin. Game has had a little bit of everything. And we'll check the scoring summary. The leading scorer in the game is Josiah Adamson with 7 for CM. He's looked great. And for Franklin, the leading scorer is DeGiorgio with 6, O'Leary with 5, Sullivan with 4. 6 different Panthers have scored, and 4 different Trojans have scored. So a good first quarter for both teams. Well played, no bonus free throw shooting. In fact, Franklin only had 2 fouls in the quarter.
Yeah, no one in foul trouble. The people that do have fouls just have 1, Pete.
Talking to Coach Tobin before the game, he felt that what Franklin can do strong is play aggressive defense and jump the passing lanes, and we'll see if that's a factor here in the game tonight.
And Franklin, we've seen them a bunch this year, Pete, and they've been able to do that consistently this year.
So here we go. Second period. Panthers with the ball and up by 5. They got to get it inbounds. So Jakes is in the game. He has scored. He's done that several times. Scored just before a buzzer to end a half. This is O'Leary. It's a man-to-man defense at the moment for CM. Sullivan, right side, O'Leary. He can take it strong. The pull up, dishes it left side for Jakes. 12 to shoot. Jakes spins through the lane, lost the ball out of bounds. He lost it.
Yeah.
and it'll be CM to trot it up. CM can go 9 to 10 deep. It's about what the Panthers can do as well.
Which is going to be different for Franklin the last couple of teams that they played.
Overall, misses the
missed.
layup. Rebound Samuels.
The last couple of teams they played, Pete, only went 6 or 7 deep.
Yes. Herndon, he's going to be fouled on the play. He's going to be fouled by Trey Jones. That's 2 on Jones. He's a sub for Coach Tobin.
So he's the first player in the game with 2 fouls.
Are they going to give him shots? I believe so. So Bradley Herndon will shoot 2. Franklin 2 for 2 from the stripe, made by O'Leary. CM has not shot a free throw tonight. First one is short. Huge crowd on hand on the end line. It's just packed, 3 deep. All the stands, the huge stands are all filled. Franklin on both sides of the gym. That's how big their audience is. Free throw is good by Herndon. CM also with a big contingent here.
This is reminiscent. I had said to
Adamson.
shot.
No, it's going to be tipped off. They say off of CM, off of Jones.
The saying to the athletic director here at Taunton High School, Mark Vanelli, this is like the old days when the tournament was played here almost every year. A lot of the sectional finals. This is so crowded.
Wow. Just underway in the second period. So glad you're with us, fans here. Down low, it's tipped away. What a great steal by Adamson.
That was. He showed his athletic
Blocked by
ability.
Jakes. Jakes just rejected Adamson. Here's O'Leary in the paint. The floater up, no. Rebound. Samuels, no. Up, yes.
And that's Samuels after coming back from taking the contact at the other end and disrupting the shot.
5-point run for the Panthers.
Boy, it does seem, Pete, like Franklin's coach, C.J. Neely, has certainly over the last few games at least picked the correct time to put in both Samuels and Jakes.
You're right, Jay. That's great player management.
Yeah, that foul on Herndon, his second.
They had the double team to go for the steal, but Herndon was called for the foul.
Yet DeGiorgio replaces Herndon
Also
for Franklin.
in the game is Graham Horowitz, 6'4". He has the ball. This is Horowitz to the top for Adamson. Picked up by Samuels, launched the 3 ball. That's good.
Man.
Adamson with 10.
He can shoot from anywhere, Pete.
10 first half points for Isaiah Adamson.
10 out of 19.
O'Leary for DeGiorgio. Henry in the paint. Strong dishes it back out top for O'Leary. Sean picked up by Horowitz. 14 to shoot. Sean looking for Samuels. He had position. DeGiorgio for 3. It's good. DeGiorgio gives the Panthers an 8-point lead. This ties for their largest.
You know, it for Franklin,
3
normally
ball the other way is no good. Rebound O'Leary.
So there's going to be a foul there. It's just a matter of who they call it on, and it looks like one of the CM kids is injured. Actually, the one that was called for the foul, number 34.
That's on Cofield. That's 2 on him.
So Cofield kind of grabbed his knees and kind of gingerly walked to the lane line. We'll have to see how that plays out.
O'Leary shooting 2. He's 2 for 2 from the stripe so far tonight. 3 for 3. This is the largest lead of the night for Franklin at 9. 28-19. 5:12 to go in the second period. Pete Royce with you, Jay Horrigan and Chris Flynn. O'Leary with 1 more. He's got 6 points tonight. But how about DeGiorgio, Jay? 3 triples.
Yeah. You know, we've talked about it in the past, Pete, when we've done Franklin games. His teammates really pick O'Leary up when he needs it.
Oh, yes. That was good when he had foul trouble in the other game. Everybody helped out. This is Pyers. Back to Adamson. He's got 10. Isaiah, a long three is no good. Rebound Cofield, tipped around. Getting a hand on it was O'Neal, but it goes to Pyers. Back to Cofield, he stumbles. Adamson in the paint, turnaround jump shot, got it.
Geez, they are patient.
Beautiful play by Isaiah Adamson. He's got 12 of their 21. Baseline to Giorgio again for three. That's no good. Rebound Adamson. Isaiah leads the break. Cross-court pass to Pyers. He gets it.
Nice save. Talking about athletic ability.
St. Martin back to Pyers. He'll launch a three ball. He'll make it. A 5-point run for the Trojans. And they're within 5, 29-24. Samuels, Cofield will not play him. He's giving him all the room he wants.
Well, I wonder if that's because of the foul situation or his knee.
What a drive by Giorgio. He's got 11. Breaks a 5-point run for the Trojans.
I think Franklin needs to really work on Cofield, Pete, just to see if he's concerned about fouls. Nice steal there. Was a nice tip.
Giorgio for Samuels. Oh!
Tried to get maybe a little too cute
there. A little too late to get it to him.
Yeah.
Pyers back. He puts it up and no good. Rebound on the floor. Wrestled away by O'Leary. A strong rebound by Sean. He'll take the three ball. It's no good. Rebound Sullivan. No. Rebound.
Nice effort by Sullivan.
Look how fast that CM can come back.
Yeah.
This is Higgins out top for St. Martin. Now Adamson down low for Cofield. Jacob spinning lane, lays it up and good. That's his first two. It's down to 5 again. Sullivan for O'Leary.
I like the way when
Giorgio, no. Rebound, Sullivan out battles the opponent. Drives, lays it up, no. Oh, what a hustle play by Sullivan. Back for Adamson. Isaiah, pull up 15-footer, no. Rebound, Sullivan. Sullivan will take the three ball, no good. Rebound, Adamson. Adamson to St. Martin.
Pete, the way they've shot in the last maybe minute and a half, 2 minutes, both teams, it's hard to believe it's a 31-26 score.
Yeah, it's been, yeah, exactly. The foul is on Caden Sullivan. And coming into the game for Franklin is Andrew Benoit. Benoit is in.
Benoit, someone that hasn't gotten a ton of playing time.
DeGiorgio is out at the moment.
Yeah.
DeGiorgio, the leading scorer for the Panthers with 11. O'Leary with 7. The other side, Adamson with 12.
And Samuel still in there, the sophomore, getting significant playing time.
Meaningful minutes as well. This is Pyers, picked up by Samuels. Nowhere to go with it to Higgins. Starts to drive. This is St. Martin, the floater, no. Rebound, O'Leary, good hands to save it. O'Leary picked up by Overall in the backcourt. Sean doing the job as a guard on that. Now to Andrew O'Neal. 1:38 to go in the first half. Franklin by 5. Their largest lead was 10. Down low for O'Leary, lays it up. It's goaltending is the call. O'Leary gets his 9th point of the game. Franklin by 7.
Interesting call there. All 3 officials had the whistle on that.
1:25 to go in the period. This is Adamson. He is a freshman, and a foul down low.
And that's going against Sullivan, I think.
And for Caden, that's his second.
So now a little bit of foul trouble coming up here for the Panthers.
Yes, Sullivan with 2 and Herndon with 2.
Yeah.
New shot clock. This is Pyers, Aiden Pyers for St. Martin. Back to Adamson. The freshman launches the 3 ball, no. Rebound, Samuels. 1:04 left, first half. Franklin holding on. They lead it by 7. O'Neal The other thing that Coach Tobin said about Franklin is they can shoot the three. He's well aware of it. The ball is kicked, and whistle, and a foul is going to be on Benoit.
Benoit, yeah.
For Benoit, his first. That's 4 team fouls now on the Panthers. 51.5 to go in this first half. And Cofield will come back in. He had a breather. Going out is Overall.
Remember, Cofield has 2 fouls here for CM. CM only 2 fouls in the quarter, so 3 to give.
This is
2 to give.
Pyers.
Jake's in for the Panthers.
Pyers cannot shoot. Now he does, and he makes it.
Wow.
Whoa. A long 3 by Pyers. He's got 10.
Cuts
Nice
the lead
game
to 4.
for Aiden Pyers. 4 in the first period, 6 in this period. 20 seconds to go in the half. Franklin by 4. They can hold it for the last shot. Will they, though? O'Leary in the paint, drives through, jump stop. Jakes for 3. It's no good. Rebound. Big Jacob Cofield. 2 seconds to go. A long one by Adamson. No, and that'll do it. 33 to 29. Franklin at halftime. They trailed 3 to 2, Jay. And give CM credit, they've hung around. The lead was up to 10, but they've battled back, led by like an inside-outside duo of Pyers with 10 and Adamson with 12.
Yeah, they just keep coming at you as CM normally does. They seem to be running everything through. You know, it seems to me that St. Martin, Pete, is kind of their floor general out there, and they try to run everything through him. But, they also want Adamson to touch the ball every possession.
Well, that's what Coach C.J. Neely said, that Adamson can do a little bit of everything extremely well. I mean, a lot of everything extremely well. Let me correct myself. Let's take a look at the scoring before we're going to pause here at halftime. For Franklin, they have the lead here, 33 to 29. Henry DeGiorgio with 11, and Sean O'Leary with 9. Sullivan with 4. O'Neill with 2. Jakes with 2, and Samuels with 2. The other side of the ledger, 5 players have scored for CM. Pyers with 10, St. Martin with 3, Higgins with 2, Cofield with 2, and Adamson with 12 for their total of 29. Franklin leads it at halftime, 33 to 29. After one, it was Franklin 21 and CM 16. So the 5-point lead has been cut down by 1 point by CM at halftime. And Jay, it was an exciting first half, almost exciting as the finish of the first game played here at Taunton, as Wareham defeated Millbury by 2, 67 to 65 at the buzzer.
Buzzer of overtime.
Of overtime,
Not even regulation.
That's
the
right.
Buzzer of overtime.
Yep. Okay, so we're going to take a break and be back in about 8 minutes for the start of our second half. You're watching exciting Franklin High basketball against CM. It's the semifinals of Division I of the MIA State Championship. You scored halftime. Franklin 33 and Catholic Memorial 29. Welcome back, fans, to the Taunton High School gym. We're at halftime here of the state semifinals of the MIAA Division Championship between the number 3 seed Franklin High Panthers, and they lead at 33 to 29 over the number 2 seed Catholic Memorial Trojans. Pete Royce with you, Jay Horrigan alongside. Jay, what strikes you in some statistics that Stephen Roycewich has provided here at halftime?
So, first of all, Stephen has highlighted for us, which I always love when that happens. Franklin has 9 offensive rebounds to the 4 of CM, 42% to 21%. Second chance points, it's 10-4 in favor of Franklin. The thing that amazes me, though, 5 of 6 free throws for Franklin, 83%, 0 for 0 for Catholic Memorial.
Yeah.
That is just quick doing the math. That's a 0. That's not even a percentage.
That's nothing. And that testifies to Franklin's great job on defense. CM, what will they need to do, Jay, to flip a lead here? We haven't had any lead changes. It was 3-2.
So it felt like CM, was getting more consistent, Pete, there at the end on their shots. So they've got to keep doing that. They've got to keep going. Keeping Adamson involved is, I think, a huge part of it. Right now, O'Neal's on him.
And a pull-up jump shot by Higgins makes it a 2-point game. That's 5 straight put up by the Trojans. 33-31. Oh, Brandon drives the lane. Bradley Herndon and lays it in, and he gets the 2 points back. Herndon's so good on finishing near the hoop. This is Cofield. This is it. Pull up, turnaround. No. Rebound to Giorgio.
One thing that is O'Neal lets that three go and hits it.
O'Neal hits a 3-ball. Franklin all of a sudden back up by 7. Cofield.
I was just going to say one thing Franklin has going for it is basically O'Leary, other than the foul shots, hasn't gotten going scoring-wise yet.
Here comes Sean in the paint, cannot shoot. DeGiorgio, he's been a tremendous asset in the first half with 11 points. O'Neal for 3 again, it's good again. O'Neal and Franklin is back up by 8.
So the largest lead so far has been 9.
A 3-ball is missed the other way.
Just short.
Up it comes DeGiorgio for 3. It's no good. It would have brought the house down.
I wonder if St. Martin on his 3 attempt, he came up fairly short, hitting the front end of the rim. I just wonder if the depth perception.
It's an interesting sight line, isn't it, Jay?
Yeah, it is. And when you think about it, CM's gym is a tight little bandbox. So they're used to playing in a small little confined area.
I've never been to the Dome in Syracuse, but I bet you this is what it looks like up there.
Well, I'm going to say it's a little bit bigger. But yeah, same kind of
sight
depth
lines.
Perception.
Yes, that's what I mean.
We see it when these games have been played both in the Boston Garden and in the Centrum. Kids having trouble shooting to start the game off.
Adamson misses. DeGiorgio with the rebound.
O'Neal playing tremendous defense there.
O'Neal drives. He's blocked. He is really stuffed by Cofield. No, let's check that. That was Cofield with the block. Back the other way. This is Adamson in the paint. He lays it in. Adamson with 14.
Looked like that might have been a little bit of a travel there on Adamson that they passed on.
41-35 Franklin. 5:30 to go in the third. This is Sullivan for Sean O'Leary. Sean off a switch now, picked up by Cofield. Sean's going to take it strong, drives, lays it up. No, rebound Cofield. Nice job by Jacob Cofield with the defense and then the rebound to Pyres. All Pyres done is scored 12 points. The drive by Adamson in the lane, up and no good. Tipped out, Sullivan has it. He turns on the speed. Sullivan drives, lays it up, no! And he's fouled on the play. The foul on St. Martin. Jay, have you seen anybody ride an Indy 500 car like Sullivan can do?
And I love the fact that he took it on his own and didn't look to give it up. He was, you could tell when he crossed midcourt, he was going to the basket.
He's going to be rewarded with 2 free throws. His first 2 from the stripe. Remember, CM has not shot a free throw tonight. It's good. That's 5 for Sullivan. The lead is back to 7. The largest lead was 10 in the first half. Sullivan with 1 more. Under 5 to go in the third. That's good. He's got 6. Lead by Franklin is 8. And here comes Matthew St. Martin. Around the screen, St. Martin for Adamson. He'll launch a 3-ball. It's no good. Rebound to Giorgio. A picture-perfect board by DeGiorgio. He's going to put his head down and take it strong. Lays it up. No! Rebound tipped over to St. Martin from Cofield. Pyres He's got 12.
Interesting coming out of the half. Franklin is just. That was it, yeah. The interesting approach by Franklin, not settling for the three-pointer, trying to go to the basket, maybe get Cofield to pick up a third foul, or Adamson to maybe get into foul trouble. Although both of them are on the bench at this point.
Yeah, Franklin much more patient. Half of CM's attempts in the first half were from three-point land. Half of them. Here's Herndon, strong to the hoop. Lays it up and in.
Herndon has been so impressive for Franklin in this run in the tournament, Pete.
10-point lead. He's tremendous. Out of bounds. Off of CM. The 10-point lead ties Franklin with this largest, and Dennis Tobin is going to take a timeout.
You know, another thing that's interesting is we are right smack dab on the 4-minute mark of the third quarter. The real interesting thing, I think, compared in the past, teams would go up against CM, and CM was at least in the South Sectional when the state used to do the 4 section. CM or Mansfield were the 2 Division I teams that were the invincible teams, and you had to go through them, and normally CM would find a way to win everything. They had some unbelievable players back in the day. They still do, but this Franklin team is not bothered by that at all. Franklin's taken on everybody. They've taken BC High, Putnam, now CM, and they're in every game.
45-35, the 10-point lead ties the Panthers for their largest. Checking the scoring column, the dual leading scorers for CM, Adamson with 14 and Pyers with 12. For Franklin, O'Leary with 9, but then it spreads out, Jay. Sullivan with 6, O'Neill with 8, Herndon with 7, DeGiorgio with 11. On and on we go.
And O'Leary's, the majority of those are from the free throw line. So O'Leary hasn't been a scoring factor, if you will, except for foul shots.
Right. Franklin facing the full court pressure. Herndon gets by the timeline. And Franklin will have the full shot clock, up by 10 with the ball. Herndon takes it to the hoop and lays it in. The largest lead of the game. Franklin by 12. Adamson in the paint, cannot dish it. Now the drive here by offensive foul called.
Yeah,
on Hohenscheid. Hohenscheid with the offensive foul.
O'Leary was there as he laid down the ball for his first dribble. I don't think that was ever going to be a question. If he made it all the way to O'Leary, he was going to get called for the charge. Interesting too, Pete, I think. To me, it looks like, I thought coming into the game, CM would be the quicker, more athletic team, but at least to this point, Franklin has by far been the quicker team. They seem to get by. The defender, Herndon, does it again there.
Unbelievable.
And that's something I don't think we expected.
Bradley Herndon, one of the great finishers in Massachusetts. Pull up the other way, that's good. And that breaks the long run by DJ Overall. Breaks an 8-point run.
Love the name DJ Overall.
Back to Herndon. What tremendous. He's one of the best finishers on those breaks. He's got 8 points in this period. For Sean O'Leary, 2:44 to go. O'Leary puts it on the paint, spinning through the lane, up and in and good.
And he finally is able to do something underneath, which he's had a challenge all night.
O'Leary now, the ball is dropped but recovered nicely by Pyers. In the lane, the pull-up jump shot for 3, that's no good. Nice, strong rebound by Overall.
Oh, what a steal by Herndon.
Bradley Herndon with it. What a game Bradley's played. He's going to take it strong. Out for O'Leary for 3. It's no good. Tipped up. What a tip by Caden Sullivan.
Another timeout. CM is in danger of just getting away from him with Franklin having a 6 16-point lead. Go back to that steal, Pete, when Overall was in the lane with the ball. He put it down for a dribble. Herndon stole it. He had no idea, I think, that Herndon was there.
Unbelievable play by Herndon. 8 points in this period. What a tip there by Caden Sullivan.
Tremendous.
Just flying through the air to tip it in. He's got 8. He's got 4 this period. O'Neal's got 6 this half. This period, actually. 2 triples. Herndon now with 11. What balanced scoring for Franklin. On the other side of the ledger, Adamson has been cold here in this half. And the CM team has scored only 8 points to Franklin's 20-8 run in this period for Franklin.
Who would have seen that coming, Pete? I don't think any of us would have.
Franklin running the court so well. Bradley Herndon has been the race car for them. And here comes Matthew St. Martin to Adamson, a great player, only a freshman. Behind the back with the dribble for Pyers. Back for St. Martin, he lays it up, no! Rebound, Overall up, good, and he's fouled on the play. And he is excited. Let's check that foul. Was it on O'Leary? I think so. I think that's 2 on Sean.
I think it was.
DJ Overall, a 6'3" junior. Southpaw in the air, short. Rebound O'Neal. Less than 2 minutes to go. Full court pressure. O'Leary at the timeline. 3-on-2 break. Sullivan for 3 from the corner. It's blocked. But O'Leary has it in the paint. He fakes, he shoots, he scores, and he's fouled on the play.
And that's St. Martin. Number 11 picks up that foul, so O'Leary will go to the line. Try to make this lead the biggest it's been, a 17-point lead.
Right.
With a minute 40. Sorry, Pete.
1:40 to go. O'Leary with a chance. The foul was on St. Martin. And for Matthew, that's 2. Sean O'Leary at the line. Gets it. And that's the largest lead of the game. 17 with 1:37 to go. Third period. St. Martin triple, that's short. Rebound Herndon. Here come the Panthers with the break. Bradley behind the back with the dribble, puts it up. It's no good. He finally misses one. Rebound Higgins.
Second time that St. Martin has come up on the front of the rim.
For Pyers, 1:12 to go in the third. Franklin by 17. This is Adamson. He's got 2 this period. For Pyers, he'll take a jump shot. It's good, and he's fouled.
And they're going to call a foul on Herndon.
A 3-ball by Pyers, and Franklin fouls somebody shooting a 3. This could be a 4-point play. And for Bradley Herndon, his 3rd foul. So Aiden Pyers now with 15 points. He's the leading scorer in the game.
Yeah.
And Herndon comes out.
Samuels will come in for him. You know, not a bad time for Herndon to go out. A minute left in the period, so to give him a couple of minute break, game time wise.
Pyers does not get the 4-point play. The ball is tipped and saved beautifully by DeGiorgio to O'Leary. Franklin, though, facing pressure in the backcourt, and a timeout call by Coach C.J. Neely.
They only had 2 seconds to get it across midcourt, so Coach Neely takes the timeout there.
So a possible 4-point play is reduced to 3 with the missed shot by Pyers. Aiden Pyers with 15 and Adamson with 14. That's 29 of their total. And for Franklin, balanced scoring. O'Leary with 14, 5 in this period. Herndon with 11, 8 in this period. And DeGiorgio with 11. Franklin with 3 players in double figures already. 7 players have scored. And for CM, 6 players have scored. And they've been aided by a nice contribution from DJ Overall with 4 points in the third period.
And he's played some tough defense.
Yeah.
He's been consistent.
Jay, the atmosphere here tonight is electric.
Well, you if anyone's familiar with Taunton High School, one of the sections, at least 2/3 of it is filled with Franklin High students.
And Franklin High students in their USA theme here tonight. O'Neal in the backcourt falls, but O'Leary picks it up to DeGiorgio. DeGiorgio for Samuels, dishes it for Caden. Turnaround jump shot, swatted away. Saved though, and a foul on Adamson.
Boy, that was some.
Was this
weird
a ping pong
bounces.
match?
Yeah, some weird bounces that Franklin was able to not. They never really gained control.
No. A lot of players made great efforts to keep the ball in play. Coming down, 32 seconds left, 28 on the shot clock. Franklin cannot hold it exactly for one. And O'Leary with 24 on the big clock, 20 on the shot clock.
We've seen O'Leary, Pete, do this in the past.
10 to shoot. He's got to make his move. He's out near the midcourt line. O'Leary around the screen is going to take it. The pull-up, the shot is blocked. And the ball is controlled by DeGiorgio. His jumper at the buzzer, no. Samuels, no. It would have counted.
It would have counted.
It would have counted. Some good looks for the Panthers, and the third period comes to a close with Franklin leading it 56 to 42. 56 to 42. They scored 23 points in that period, and they gave up 13. They increased their lead from 4 to 14 after 3.
Nice, real nice quarter there, Pete, for the Panthers, being able to kind of control the play at both ends of the court.
And the other thing that CM was stymied on is Adamson with only 2 points that period. So that slowed him down. Remember, he had 12 at halftime. And the other, though, Pyrus has helped him out with 5 in that period. He's got 15. So Pyrus has, he's the leading scorer in the game with 15. He's played well. So we go to the fourth period. This is the Division I state semifinals. The winner will play the winner of Worcester North versus Xaverian, which will be played tomorrow night.
At least through the first 5 minutes of the third quarter, as our statistician is not on location, so he's on a little bit of a delay. But Franklin was shooting 61% in the second half.
Tremendous. Franklin by 14. We start the fourth and final period. Pete Royce, Jay Horrigan, O'Leary in the 3-second paint. He's got to get out of there for Sullivan, who's back in the game, to DeGiorgio. DeGiorgio with 11 tonight. Out to Sullivan, 15 to shoot. Cutter's going through. O'Leary picked up by St. Martin, 10 to shoot. O'Leary gets a screen from Samuels, comes around the screen, puts it up, no good. Rebound, Samuels, he puts it up, it's blocked. And a nice offensive rebound, but it's going to be Franklin ball out of bounds.
So they keep possession with a fresh shot clock, maintaining their lead.
Sullivan for 3, that's no good. Rebound, Cofield. He is a great rebounder, Jacob Cofield. St. Martin, Pyrus, he fakes, his blocked by Samuels, and Samuels gets the loose ball. O'Leary, 1 minute gone in the fourth period. Cross-court pass for Caden Sullivan. Back to Sean O'Leary, 14 points now for Sean.
CM has kind of changed up the way they're playing defense. It's more of a matchup kind of zone, and they're double teaming, especially O'Leary when he gets the ball.
Nice catch by Herndon. He drives, dishes it out for Sullivan. For O'Leary for 3. It's no good. Rebound, St. Martin. Matthew, one of their captains, along with Higgins and Cofield. This is Pires. Pires playing like a captain tonight. Adamson for 3. That's an air ball. Cofield gets the rebound, but over to O'Leary.
Boy, they've had CM have had a real challenge shooting at that far end of the court, Pete, this half.
Sullivan for three. That's no good. After the three by DeGiorgio was rebounded by Samuels.
Going to get down to the 6-minute mark.
Yep.
Still the same score we started the quarter with.
St. Martin goes baseline, comes through the paint, drops it for Adamson. Isaiah with the pull-up jump shot. No. Tipped around and over to Herndon. 56-42. From Taunton, the winner plays the winner of Worcester North versus Xaverian in the finals at the Tsongas Center. Over to Herndon. Bradley puts it down on the floor, loses his dribble for a minute, regains, dishes it for cutting Samuels. Justice in the paint, up, no good. Rebound is tipped, Sullivan gets it.
You know what, Franklin, it feels like, Pete, they've gone cold. They obviously, no one scored this quarter, but Franklin's getting the rebounds.
Herndon has his shot blocked on a nice defensive play by St. Martin, and Matthew is going to take a breather.
Yeah,
and coming in is going to be John Hohenscheid. He's 6'4", so they're going a little bit of height here. Is Coach
O'Neill comes
Tobin
back in for Franklin, and Samuels takes a seat.
Out to O'Leary. Sean in the paint, crosses over, still dribbles and comes right out with it again. Franklin has 15 to shoot. 5:03 to go in the game, and a foul there by Cofield.
It's interesting. I don't know if you saw Coach Tobin, Pete, come up to the mid-court line and screaming at his guys to double team to get on O'Leary. Just don't let him stand there and dribble away clock time.
New shot clock on that play because of the foul.
Theoretically, they could get it down to 4.5 minutes here.
First foul of the quarter against the Trojans for Herndon.
It's the other thing with the new rule, where it's just 5 fouls in a quarter and resets each quarter.
O'Leary with an NBA three.
So
down low for Cofield, he misses.
That makes the lead 17 with 4.5 left. At some point, Coach Tobin, I would think, would think about maybe trying to add some fouls to that one foul count.
O'Leary for three again, no good.
You're not going to get Franklin. It's very hard to force them to shoot foul shots with the new rule. That's probably the only drawback on it.
Hohenscheid with a nice rebound. Pyers in the paint. No. Gets his own rebound. Up and good. Pyers been tremendous with 17 points. The lead is at 15. We're under 4 minutes to go in the game. O'Leary with behind the back dribble for O'Neal.
If you look at O'Leary, Pete.
Sullivan all the way, lays it up, misses, gets his own rebound, and off of Sullivan, a rare miss for Caden Sullivan.
I wonder if he was thinking about dunking it again like he did last weekend.
He didn't have a great angle.
No, he didn't. It was tough.
He was totally baseline, and he laid it up and just missed it.
Now under 4 minutes, 15-point lead for the Panthers. Again, I think it could end up being kind of important. CM only has 1 foul.
A 3-ball the other way is good. A beautiful shot by Higgins. And that's what CM has to do. They got to launch pretty quick. I don't think you'll see them taking 30 seconds off the shot clock.
No.
Sullivan and Franklin a bit cold shooting here in this start of the fourth. The ball is stolen on a nice play by Hohenscheid. He lays it up and in.
I think that was a good choice by O'Leary because he was kind of behind the player to not foul him. There could have been a concern of an intentional there.
A 7-point run, and it's going to be DeGiorgio. Fakes the three in the paint. He gets it over to Herndon. 20 to shoot. A 7-point run.
Under 3.
And a whistle and a foul on Hohenscheid. And for John, that's his second. Only the third foul against CM. Franklin with no fouls this period.
So that's, I believe, Pete, only the second against CM.
Oh, second, yeah.
10-point lead right now, 10.
Herndon. 2:45 to go. Franklin by 10. O'Leary
I think Franklin needs to get
Against
back.
Overall. He fakes, he puts it up, it's no good. Rebound Overall.
I think Franklin's got to get back to kind of running it at least for half a minute or so.
Adamson is going to get 2. Adamson with the chance to make it a single-digit lead for Franklin.
And O'Neal took a little hit there. Little slow in getting up. I think they'll maybe give him a minute to catch his breath here. They are shooting 2, so it'll give O'Neal a little bit of time to recover.
Franklin with only 3 points so far in this period, and the shot is good. A nice shooting roll for Adamson. He now has 15. It's an 8-point run.
And a 9-point lead, 2.5 left. This is what I meant earlier about CM. They never go away.
Shot is no good, but it's a rebound by Overall. Out deep for Higgins. Higgins dropped in a 3 a little while ago for Adamson. Picked up by DeGiorgio in the paint, lays it up and good. 17, a 10-point run, and Franklin gets a timeout.
Yeah.
Give CM credit. They were down just a minute or 2 ago by 17.
Yeah.
And they've scored. And who's coming to life? It's been Higgins, the 3 ball that gets you back in a hurry. Adamson with 2, a free throw and then a field goal. He's got 15. And on we go. And Pyers with another basket this period. So this period has been owned by Catholic Memorial, and they're right back in the game. 59-52. As time winds down, we're under 3 minutes to go in the 4th and final period.
A little bit of a difference where last period, in the 3rd period, the Panthers had 0 turnovers.
Yeah.
And I think they've got 3 or 4 so far this quarter.
And a couple of missed shots this period, too. We'll see. 59-52. Franklin, the number 3 seed against the number 2 seed Trojans of Catholic Memorial, coached by Dennis Tobin.
You know, one thing we can say about both these coaches, and Coach Neely in his 10th year at Franklin, they've both been in these kind of positions before. So for them, they've got at least that working knowledge to be able to pass on to their players.
Here we go, full court pressure by the Trojans. O'Leary, he gets it in for O'Neal, but he's in the corner. Gets it for Herndon. 5 to cross the timeline now. Herndon gets it to O'Leary for Sullivan. DeGiorgio was cutting, but they couldn't find him. And it's 20 to shoot. It's going to be off of Hohenscheid. And it'll be Franklin ball with 21 seconds to go. 2:01 left in the game. 59-52.
Pete, they got to play this like it's a tie game. They can't sit on it. CM is playing too well offensively.
O'Neal, he has it. Over to Bradley Herndon, 15 to shoot. Under 2 minutes to go in the game.
Herndon
takes it strong, lays it up, no. Rebound O'Leary, they say off of O'Leary, off of CM.
Yeah, and they'll get a fresh shot clock. Herndon, tough contested layup that he was no good. It was no good, and there.
I guess what happened there, Pyers tapped the ball to hit the line.
Oh, okay.
So Herndon will do it again. He gets it out to Sean O'Leary. New shot clock.
Franklin has got to go back to what they did in the 3rd quarter when they were attacking.
O'Leary.
The officials just moved Coach Tobin back into his coach's box.
1:33 to go. O'Neal, 15 to shoot, back for O'Neal. He's going to launch a 3 ball and make it.
Finally, Pete.
O'Neal with a 3
one.
at 1:20. Franklin by 10. This is Adamson, double teamed. Overall, a 3 ball is no good. Deep rebound. DeGiorgio has it to Sullivan.
And this is where that 5 foul rule comes up. There'll be a foul there against CM, but they still have to commit 2 more to put Franklin at the line.
Yeah, it hurts, but it goes both ways, doesn't it,
does.
Jay?
Yeah.
Sometimes you want to have the 5 to put free throws. Now they have to keep fouling. More time will go off.
And it goes right to 2 shots. There's no 1-and-1 anymore.
I know it. That's part of the strategy that's been lost with that.
Yeah.
O'Neal banged home a beautiful triple for Sean. 1 minute to go. DeGiorgio, he takes the 3 ball. It's no good. Rebound is controlled beautifully by overall to Pyers.
Pete, a minute left, 10-point lead. I am
Adamson misses for 3. DeGiorgio with a strong rebound.
It is amazing the number of CM people leaving,
Herndon
I think.
takes it up. No, and he's fouled by Adamson. He's going to get 2. Bradley Herndon, he does that best. He runs the floor tremendously.
So Herndon has been the star of the night, I would say, Pete.
Oh.
If this were hockey, he'd be our number 1 star.
That's a good call.
So we still got 38.9
Oh,
seconds
yeah, it's
left.
not over.
But
Herndon makes it. He puts another beam on his star. Franklin by 11. Some of the fans are going home. Herndon.
but not the Franklin fans, Pete.
Herndon makes 2. He's got 13. Franklin by 12. A 3 ball by Pyers, and up no good. Rebound to Giorgio. He's been so strong to O'Leary.
And I think Coach
O'Leary
Tobin,
to Herndon.
Coach Tobin, I don't know if he's called them off
Sullivan
yet.
up and good. Sullivan lays it in.
Don't even. Oh, nice
Stolen
steal.
by DeGiorgio, and that's going to do it.
You know what, Pete? Let's watch the Panthers celebrate as they come over to the student section. Herndon has the ball, and it's over.
And Franklin is in the championship game. Look at the jubilation on the court.
And Pete, I would also say something to consider. C.J. Neely, Franklin head coach, 10th year, 3rd trip to a state final.
Beautiful.
You know, in the last 10 years, you got to consider him one of the best coaches in the state.
How about the burst? It was down to 7, Jay. O'Neal hit a 3, and then Sullivan finished it off. They scored the last 7 points to seal it.
Because if they didn't, they were in danger of losing that. CM was certainly making a huge run and contesting that game, and all the credit to CM for doing that.
Unbelievable. What a game. We hope you enjoyed it, fans. We're going to say so long. Thank you, fans, for tuning in. I'd like to thank our statistician, Stephen Royswich, for my broadcast partner, Jay Horrigan, and our producer, our director, our technologist, Chris Flynn. Among the first to arrive and the last to leave, Franklin moves on to the championship game. The final score for the final time tonight, Franklin 66, Catholic Memorial 52. Till next time, so long, neighbors.